Hi friends, so this is the close scallops tutorial. This is a visual of what it looks like. It's pretty decent. It could be used in many things, a scarf, an afghan. You can use variegated yarns on this. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and the great thing is it's pretty simple. I believe you guys can do it. Just please make sure you read the label of the yarn that you're using, just so that things don't get too crazy. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started on this tutorial of the close scallop stitch. Hi friends, so for this tutorial we are going to be doing the close scallop stitch, and the close scallop stitch, unlike the open scallop stitch, is more closed in, more condensed and compact. It is an easier stitch to work compared to the open scallop because you're not splitting stitches between the fans. But in either case, this stitch works in multiples of 6 plus 1 for the foundation chain. I like to do a row of single crochet just for stability. You don't have to do that, but I strongly encourage you to do that. Also, for this tutorial, I'm going to use a 6mm crochet hook, US letter J from Prim, and I'm using Super Saver worsted weight yarn. It's a 4-weight yarn in the color turquoise, just so that it's more visible with the black cloth. And so for tutorial purposes, I'm going to be chaining just a short chain of 18 plus 1. You can chain however many you'd like, as long as it's in the multiple of 6 and then plus 1 at the end. Okay? So I'm going to start with my slip knot, and then I'm going to chain 19. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so there's my 19 chains. And now the second chain from the hook, I'm going to be doing a single crochet for this first row. Just like that in every chain all the way down to the end of the row. It's pretty simple, straightforward. And I will meet you when we get to the end of this row. Okay friends, so I am going to plant 2 single crochets here at the end of the row, like so, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. Now in this very first stitch right here, I'm going to plant a single crochet, just like that. And then what I want to do is in the next stitch here, the third one, so skip, skip, stitch, I want to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so just a quick little recap. Chain 1 and turn the work. And then in that very first stitch we did a double crochet. Then we skipped 2, and then in that third stitch we did 4 double crochets. Okay, now what we need to do is skip the next 2 stitches, and then in the third one here we're going to do a single crochet, just like that. And then we're going to skip 2 more stitches, and then in that third stitch where my thumb is right here, we're going to do 4 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 double crochets there. We're going to skip the next 2, and then in this third one here, a single crochet. All right, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and then in the third stitch we are going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then now what we're going to do is we are going to plant a single crochet in the very last stitch. You might have to turn it over a little bit to see the V. But what we want to do is insert our hook like that. Okay? Insert the hook just like that to do our single crochet. Okay? Then after the single crochet is completed, what we want to do is we want to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then turn our work. Okay? And now in that very same stitch right here, the very first one, we want to plant 2 double crochets. 1 and 2, just like that. Okay? And now what we want to do is right here in between those 4 double crochets. Okay, so there's 2 and then here's 2. We want to put a single crochet just like this. We go right in between those 2 stitches and plant in a single crochet. Okay, and then now where we put the single crochet from last time, that's where we're going to do our 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then next we're going to look for the 4 double crochets here, and we're going to do a single crochet in the middle of those 4. So we're going to insert our hook just like that, do a single crochet just like that, and then look for that single crochet from the last row, which is right here, and you're going to plant in 4 double crochets. Let me get that tail out of the way there. It's 2, that's 3, and this is 4. Okay, and now, like prior here, we're going to separate the 4 double crochets, insert that hook, and do a single. And now we're looking for this single crochet stitch right here. And in this single crochet stitch, what we're going to do is 2 double crochets. Just like that. Okay, actually, I'm sorry, 3. Just like that. Okay, so on the one side, you're going to have your chain and then your 2 doubles, and on the other side, it's just going to be 3 doubles. All right, so once you get to this point right here, what you want to do, let me just get some more yarn space here. All right, so the next thing that you want to do is you want to chain 1 and turn your work. And then the next thing you want to do after doing your 3 doubles here, you chain 1, turn your work, you want to do a single crochet in that very first stitch, just like that. Okay, the next thing you're looking for is the single crochet from the row prior, which is right here, and you're going to do 4 double crochets. 3 and 4, and then you're going to plant a single crochet in between those 4 stitches. I'm sure you're noticing a pattern at this point, but I'm just being repetitious so we can get everyone on board. All right, so now that we did the single here, we look here and there is a single crochet. That's where we're going to plant 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then moving on, let's look for those 4 doubles, go right in the middle, single crochet, and then you guessed it, 4 double crochets right here in the single crochet from the row prior. It's 3, and that's 4. So now that we did that, what we need to do is we need to do a single crochet, and we're going to do that single crochet right in that last stitch right there. Just like that. Okay, let's lay this out and show you guys what that looks like so far. Okay, and the closed scallop stitch. In my opinion, though, the gaps are the same. So this is the open scallop stitch. I did the tutorial on that. That should be on my channel right now. It looks, I mean, obviously the stitches are different, but I still see, I don't know. That's what they say. They say that this is more closed in. Maybe as we work more, we'll start seeing it. I'm not sure. But in my very humble opinion, the gaps looks the same to me. What do you guys think? I don't know. Okay, let's continue. All right. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Turn our work, and then in that very first stitch right here, what we need to do is 2 more double crochets. 1 and 2. Okay, so we have a hump here, and in the hump we divide 2 and 2, right? And we're gonna insert our hook and give ourselves a single crochet. Now we have a valley, so look for the single crochet and plant in 4 double crochets. It's 2, 3, and 4. And then now what we need to do is a single crochet in between the 4. And then now 4 double crochets in the single crochet from the row prior. Once you get the pattern, it's very easy and it goes pretty quick. It's just a matter of knowing the ends. I think that's where the challenge really lies in this particular stitch, because if you don't get it right, your ends will get wonky, or they'll go out this way or in this way. You just need to make sure that you're planting the correct stitches on the ends. So to help you remember, if on the one side you chained 3 and then you did your 2 doubles, on this end you're going to end the row with 3 doubles. So you're basically looking for the last double crochet, which is right there, and you're going to plant in there 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. So you have a peak here and a peak here. So you're starting your row with a chain 1. When you do that, you are literally going to have to go down here. Okay, so you chain 1 and turn your work, and then now you're going to create your bubble here. So you're going to do 4 double crochets, chain 1. 4 double crochets, single crochet, 4 double crochets, single crochet, 4 double crochets, and then at the end here, you're literally just going to do a single crochet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you're just going to watch me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's the 4. And then now single crochet. Now in here, 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now in your peak here, single crochet in between the two. And then now 4 double crochets in the valley. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we are going to end right here at the end with a single crochet. Chain 1, turn our work. Now what we need to do is we need to, since there's a hump here, right, there's no valley to go into, we need to chain 3. Right, sorry. Yes, we need to chain, let me go back here, sorry. Single crochet and chain 3. Turn our work. And it's a chain 3 because there's a hump here. But in the very first stitch, we need to add 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. In the hump here, go in the middle, single crochet. In the valley here, 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the hump here, single crochet, just like that. In the valley, there's your single crochet, 4 double crochets, 2, 3, and 4. In your hump here, you're going to insert your hook in the middle, do a single, and then you have a dip here, okay? So that means that you're going to have to give it 3 double crochets. If you ever get lost or confused, just look down here at the row prior. Okay, so you're going to go into that chain space right there, and you are going to give this 3 double crochets, just like that. Okay, and that's what that's looking like so far. Okay, so right now we are on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, friends, so if you need further instruction, just rewind the video back and replay it. I'm actually going to go ahead and do several more rows so you can get the full effect of the stitch. So I shall see you shortly. Hi friends, so I just finished several more rows of the close scallop stitch, and yeah, it turned out pretty decent here. If you have any questions in terms of where to start, where to begin, just replay the video to an earlier point in the tutorial to kind of re-grasp the concept here. It is a very simple stitch, but it could be very unforgiving in terms of getting lost. So until you get the pattern, just replay the video. It is pretty easy once you grasp the concept. And again, as I mentioned in the beginning, just make sure that you are using the correct hook size for your yarn. Just look at the label and use the recommended sizes. So that concludes this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to give me a like. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And then hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all things Juan the Yarn Addict. So until the next one, have a great one, guys.